Oh man, this is so exciting. Oh, Thomas, we're live. Okay. Live from Sodor, it's Mr. Conductor, celebrating my 22nd birthday. And we're going to go out with a bang because I've got 1 hour and 50 minutes left. So I'm going to make this the best finale the world has ever seen. Anyway, I have made a lot of friends over the years. And I'm really happy because, yeah. It's such an exciting time to be here on YouTube, creating videos for all you guys. Whether you guys are friends from Missouri or friends from across America or even across the world, it's just such an honor to be here. And here is Hudson Train Guy with the tuba player, obviously.
Can you take me to Drew's birthday party?
You're here right now!
Alright, tune up your tuba, man. We gotta celebrate.
I can hear music. That's no music. That's an alarm. An alarm that's exciting things are happening, baby. All aboard, folks. Because it's a birthday finale.
Man.
Yes. This has been a fun birthday, folks. I got to have dinner at Denny's. I got to work. And not to mention, I still have the Polar Express train ride coming up. And also, you know, I think tomorrow I'm going to do another Thomas Percy stream. Yes, you heard me. I'm going to do a Thomas Percy stream where we're going to be watching Drew Thomas the movie too. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to do that. If I don't do that, then, well, yeah. Too bad, so sad. I'm decided probably to just do something else. Is that a piss pot? I don't know. Okay. So, not to mention that I also have some exciting stuff coming up for you all, including the Thomas Express return to the North Pole. Not to mention, we also had the return of Rarity Lawyer, who's been notable for a while, you know, messing around with those who have caused us pain or misery. And these guys are just great. And this guy is a really cool dude.
Engineer Sam, team awesomeness.
Thank you, Jessica Vasquez. Thank you for the birthday wishes, folks. Thank you for the birthday gifts as well, like Hudson's cover of the Bob the Builder parody that I wrote.
Yep. Short, but pretty funny and pretty much wonderful.
I wrote it down because I was bored and I shared it with everyone, and I guess Hudson decided to perform it. I might also perform myself. And here is one of the best Missouri friends I've ever had, Wyatt's Train World.
Hello.
Wyatt the second.
As I should say. Howdy, folks.
No worries, Josh. But yeah, Wyatt's Train World from Villa Ridge, Missouri.
That's where I currently am right now. You guessed it.
Thank you, Yiki, and I apologize for removing you. It's just that, well, I wanted to try to be in a less stressful environment. Anyway, I'm really happy to be spending this birthday here. Wanted to go out with a bang for this. Wanted to end off my birthday by just, you know.
Vibes. No, but not too annoying at least, but
yeah.
Just gonna say that probably just make him feel less stressful.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, so I'm gonna say this watch later. So one thing you got to know is that, well, next year for my birthday, I'm gonna be seeing Zootopia 2. But for this year, I'm gonna just have a simple celebration. I had dinner at Denny's, went to work. They had snack cakes. They usually do snack cakes for the employees whenever they have a birthday, which I think is a great idea because, I mean, you know. Yes, you can join streams on mobile. Yeah, although, you know, sometimes depending on your device, it sounds a bit funny. Like, my quality still sounds a little funky, but at least I turn up the volume so you can hear stuff now. However, sometimes whenever, like, the TV's too loud, you can't hear it on replay, at least. Anyway,
Oh my gosh.
but a really nice birthday. I got to have dinner at Denny's, and then afterwards, my dad got us an ice cream from Sonic to wash it all down. Yeah. My brother will also be coming with me on the Polar Express. Yes, my brother who's played Engineer Jeb from Drew Thomas the Movie 1. I bet you why am I choosing Drew Thomas Movie 2 over the first one? It's because I like the second one better. So I'm probably going to have a watch party of that. And, yeah.
You're going to the Polar Express next weekend or a weekend in December?
The week in December. I'm going to be going on the 3rd, which is on a weekday. All the weekend trips were booked. So I had no but to book for a weekday. And even then, there are still some weekdays that are booked. This is the Polar Express's 20th anniversary, you know. So it should be no surprise that it's booked. Also, that same week, I'm going to be at Murphy's on 21 on Saturday, December 7th, for Mr. Six Flags' birthday party. That's right, folks. Mr. Six Flags and his amazing birthday party. And here is one of the amazing folks here at Easy Railroad, Thomas Tales.
Look for the gummy bear aisle on November 13th.
Actually, look for the Gummy Bear album in the stores on November 13th, with lots of music, videos, and extras. I originally wanted to have Percy do a cover of the Gummy Bear song for November 13th, but I decided not to do it because, one, it was the last minute, two, I forgot about November 13th.
You forgot about November 13th. No stupid question for today because it's your birthday. You don't even get to deserve a stupid question. You will get a better question.
Do we have any plans for Thanksgiving this year?
Well, I know I'm gonna have a feast on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And I
same.
believe Wednesday I don't know what I'm doing Wednesday, but they said we said we were gonna do something, but I forgot. Oh well. I know that on Thanksgiving we're gonna have a feast. My girlfriend's gonna come over. Their friends, my nieces and nephew, my sister that lives in Rolla, and
I'm actually gonna be the only one who's going to my Thanksgiving feast.
we were originally thinking about going to my uncle's for Thanksgiving, but well, you know, that's like the only time we could do Thanksgiving with the other people because they can't request off any other days. Probably. No, wait. Everyone's off on Thanksgiving. I'm pretty sure. Pretty much everywhere is closed on Thanksgiving except for possibly Denny's because Denny's is always open. Or in this case, for the Rolla Denny's, it wasn't open. It wasn't always open because apparently they were closing for the night. They closed the kitchen when we wanted to get pies and ice cream. But I guess, they just closed the kitchen.
I think usually a lot of Wendy's close pretty early.
It's not Wendy's, it's Denny's. It's
Denny's.
the
Man,
American-
I don't care about
not
Denny's.
sponsored, by the way. We're not sponsored. We don't want
I
Denny's
don't care about Denny's.
No. saying that we're going to try to sponsor them. I should probably be careful of how I mention Barks Root Beer in my videos because, well, I don't want people to think that I'm sponsoring Barks. And here he is, folks. Josh has made it after all.
Now put him in second place on top.
He is one of the second in command here at Easy Railroad anyway.
I think Wyatt's a pretty rookie.
Wyatt Glover is one of the co-founders of Easy Railroad. Josh is the pretty much the vice president and co-producer and co-founder. And yeah. You know, I first started my YouTube channel back in 2019. It was September, and I first started out making small videos on Facebook, but then when my voice was starting to get deeper and stuff, I decided I'm going to make YouTube videos. And so I went to YouTube and I just started making videos of, well, Thomas and his friends, and also The Simpsons, when I introduced them anyway. But for the first few videos, it was mostly focused on Thomas pursuing the game, and also me, and also Line Railroad visits. Mostly one visit where they were only running one train, which was the train Hudson ran, which was Ulysses S. Grant. Oh yes, the preview era. We'll get there soon.
When will there be Luma AI art of look for the gummy bear eye on November 13th?
I don't know, but well, yeah. Let's not bring up the Luma AI stuff. We don't want to creep people out.
We already creeped like multiple people out. Well, Joshua already mentioned it. Now, where's the fancy text?
Yeah. He can't. He probably can't do it on mobile.
I mean, I think he can.
Well, if he has some sort of, random mob thing or whatever. Okay. Anyway, so I forgot what was going on. Oh yeah. So obviously, pretty soon when I introduced The Simpsons, I soon started making more adventures, and eventually, later in 2019, I got the Superstation, which was the greatest gift I've gotten for Christmas. One of them, anyway. In which, also that same year, I also got the Bachman. No, wait, I didn't. That was the Christmas after that. No, it was 2021 was when I got the Bachman Sir Topham hat.
Oh yeah, right. Bachman.
Okay, wait, so 2020 was also the year when that certain virus hit. We're not going to fully talk about it, but well, because of this, we had to stay home a lot, and I had to stay home a lot.
I have one of
However,
them.
I was still able to do fun stuff like, I still did a zoo visit, and I also got to go to Six Flags again, which was also it has also been 6 years since I've been on the train when I went in 2020 because in 2020, after 6 years, I finally boarded Tommy G. Robertson again. And this was during Holofest, and as you all would guess, they only had one station open because I'm guessing they closed off the other train station because it was a part of the Bugs Bunny National Park, and well, that was before they did the creepy castle stuff. In fact, my friend Jerry actually mentioned Jerry's one of the engineers. He's mentioned that while they've actually only had one station open, and they would load at Bugs Bunny National Park and then unload at St. Louis. Which
Are they
Wyatt
sponsored
Springwell
by
also
Warner
mentioned this before.
Brothers? Is that park sponsored by Warner Brothers in any way?
It does have Warner Brothers property. It has the Looney Tunes. It has DC Comics characters. They also used to have Scooby Doo characters. And however, nowadays it's just mostly Looney Tunes and DC Comics because well, they got rid of the Scooby Doo ride, and so they thought, well, we might as well just ship it off to another park. Well, I'm pretty sure all parks got rid of their Scooby Doo rides. I don't think there's like one Scooby Doo ride in existence. Oh my gosh, Tills did the fancy text.
Freaky text.
Is he on mobile? Wait, are you on mobile? I just realized I was speaking in third person.
I'm on PC.
Anyway, so yeah, the virus we're going to talk about has hit, and also, so went to college, and that's when I made my first attempt of a movie. However, before I get to that, the idea of a movie was, thought of for a while because I've always wanted to make a movie because I heard that this was back when I was into SML, trying to, get a shout by them or whatever, but that's sadly not going to happen. Sorry to say this, but yeah, not going to happen. Because, he's far too busy with other stuff. And so I wanted to do work inspired by his, and so, yeah. Because he was making a movie, I wanted to make a movie too, and
I didn't have to. Ow!
Aha!
yeah, I remember the jokes back when SML was good, and, I still found it to be a little bit mean-spirited, though. There's been a few episodes where, it just felt lazy and stuff like, don't get me started with Pink Couch. That was the stupidest SML video I have ever seen.
Oh, I hate that episode.
The next episode of Drew Thompson Friends is probably going to be inspired by the Fogman episode, where it's going to have, we're talking about introducing wayside horns into the island of Sodor. If you don't know what wayside horns are, it's these horns that are attached to crossings, and whenever a train approaches, the wayside horns go off so the locomotive doesn't have to blow its whistle or horn.
The only time I've seen a wayside horn is in Branson.
Yeah, they have
Pretty much
wayside in
horn-
Branson.
Yeah.
At the
How do you get the time doing that stuff, Tails?
The Milwaukee Road.
Anyway, so
The
Milwaukee
Milwaukee Road.
carrying on. So I first started to come up with a few movie ideas. I wanted to do a world tour, but it felt more like Millennium Force's Stupid Orange movie. And then after that, I wanted to do a movie about, just the character visiting around Missouri. However, I wanted to spice it up. I wanted there to be conflict. And so I decided Diesel 10 would make his return. And he's back for revenge again.
Diesels.
And so I realized, what
You're fucking
exactly is
racist.
Diesel 10 gonna do? What exactly is Diesel 10 gonna do? And so eventually I
Just
came across
like-
a show that I grew up with as a kid, and also my mom would sing the noodle dance song from when she would give me ramen noodles. It was a show called P&J Otter. So I decided to introduce the otters into my series for that movie. So I began writing the script in like November of 2020. I was pretty much writing it, and I completed the first draft in March. And so,
Oh, I'm gonna say this in a
Eventually,
language you
I
guys
had
can
everything figured
understand.
What?
I'm gonna say something in a language you guys can understand. Here. Eddie!
Thomas, dearest, get your ass over here.
Okay, I'm gonna translate it. Play that one Luma AI clip. Well, if you say so.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay. Anyway,
Oh my fucking god.
back to discussing the movie and stuff. So, oh, Josh saw it. No. Okay, so eventually, after I after I graduated high school, I decided it was time to put this movie into effect, and so I started filming. I created the first draft of not the first draft. After a few changes and a few character add-ons, I finally made Drew Thomas the movie. It was probably one of the best movies I've made. In which, this begins like the post-movie era. This is when I was, coming up with a few videos with P&J and the gang, and I would also eventually introduce new characters throughout the series. And also, this was when stuff was starting to get dark. So in 2022, late 2022, things were starting to get a little dark. Let's just say wars started getting worse. We already had a few internet wars in the past, but well, it was starting to get a lot more worse. Yeah, this was also the era when he was promoted to be on top. It was like at the end of the Dark Ages, actually, or before the Dark Ages. I meant at the end of the post movie era. What? Oh, I think he's talking about oh gosh. Trek is Love, Trek is Life. Oh wait. You're talking about SML. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Trek is Love, Trek is Life. We don't talk about that, folks.
But it's true. Oh, he's sorry.
No! Fight your curiosity.
Let me do
Onions
something.
are
To
Curiosity killed the cat.
Ogres.
Curiosity killed the cat. Okay, back to business. Dark Ages. It lasted until like March of 2023. This was when the near death of BC Railroad happened, which ended in like, you know, I think it ended in like early April, like before April. It was before my Six Flags visit because I wanted the film to end because I wanted to just enjoy my trip to Six Flags. And so, yeah, this was also the first time I attended opening day, and it was probably one of the funnest events I've done. Yes, the train wasn't open, but you know, I still had fun because I got to meet a few coaster enthusiasts. I got to ride my first roller coaster with Show Me Coasters. Pretty soon, the following season, I started appearing in his video. In fact, I think if I ever decided to stop doing Drew Thompson Friends, I would probably become a Six Flags vlogger. Just like Show Me Coasters, Ides of March, and the others. That is if I decide to stop making Drew Thompson Friends, which so far I'm still making Drew Thompson Friends, but I think I might be making it a little bit less because I want to, try to make a mature-ish channel. Not gonna like destroy Drew Thompson Friends and the movies completely. Although I am probably going to mostly focus on doing more movies because the movies are pretty fun to make and they're also a lot of, it's just a lot of fun making movies and watching the movies. I really do have fun making the movies. The movies are probably the best parts of any
Will
channel.
there ever be like a post-movie, a post-series movie on Drew Thomas?
It would probably be the finale movie where, it would probably show all the stationers who were, who were originally perpetually kids would eventually be seen grown up. Like Peanut would probably be married to Lisa, and Mr. Conductor would have moved on to find the next Mr. Conductor heir. And then it would probably end with a curtain call with the characters singing a song or something. And then, it'll be probably the way I would go out with a bang. But I'm not going to end Drew Thompson Friends. 2022 wasn't bad. And yeah, I agree, Josh. It did took a
early 2022 was better.
Yeah, early 2022 was pretty good for Easy Railroad, although we still had the issues with like Engineer Sam and Carlos. But well, as far as I'm concerned, I'm good with Carlos. In fact, if he wasn't friends with Conjunction, I would probably be friends with him again. But well, because he's friends with Conjunction, I want to be safe and I want to because Conjunction has had a lot of issues, which he was one of the people I befriended from, Oh, I remember the UTTP drama.
It was
That started like early 2021. Yeah, that was before I made the movie. It was during the pre-movie era. It was when my friend Gregory Amacar 57 was being harassed by them, and so I stood up to them. Huge mistake. Oh, it was a huge mistake.
What the hell is the UTTP?
The YouTube Troll Police.
I'm saying, like, if you were like, you in the alternate universe was like, what the hell even is UTTP?
I knew what the UTTP was because I've seen a lot of Go Animate and Beyond videos.
Well, I meant to say, like, Sorry, but I don't want to be involved in it.
UTTP and Pablo the Penguin the Stealer, apparently. There's like, pretty much what they like to do is like they troll people, they say slurs, they steal people's videos, and they also, rip off other channels. It's pretty funny. There's also the,
Pretty much
trolls
the
that think they're doing
quote-unquote
right, like,
good
Greggy
going to
Dummy
make
Cards,
users.
More Majors, and Nibanoodle. Which, Nibanoodle was the worst. Honestly, though, I see where he was going, though. We were kind of acting like man children. But I'm glad that era is gone and done. I really am, folks. I don't ever want to go back to that era. And there was also that drama with that certain train user, two certain train users, but let's just call it the ban from Drew Thomas thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
That was when Josh lost his temper for the first time, and yeah. I agree, the quote-unquote good users of GoAnimate, where they claim to be good and they claim to be right. We had our fair share of people that have given us issues like Mo Mayfield, Conjunction, and also Engineer Sam, but despite all of it, we kept strong. Honestly, the UTCP is more tame than the ASA, which, yeah.
What even is the essay?
I'll tell you guys off stream because I kind of don't want them to find a way to get into the stream. Which that was back when I posted the link publicly, which I don't do that anymore because that's what causes raiders and trolls to go in, and rather than cause distress,
Oh, I get it now. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm just kidding. The anti-StreamYard army. They pretty
Oh my
much attack
god.
StreamYarders for reasons because, well, they pretty much like to hack them and that stuff. But I soon learned that if I just don't give them attention, we should be good. But the more you give them attention, the more they're going to keep biting. This is where Don't Feed the Trolls takes into fruition. The near death of Ether Rose is probably the worst experience that I've experienced because, well, even then I was still being attacked by some users of that certain army, and not to mention this was when a bunch of people were considering leaving Easy Railroad, wanted to pretty much just because I did something pretty bad. It was for an understandable reason. I have made a lot of mistakes, but I've learned from them, and I'm trying to be a better person. Here I am at the age of 22, and I'm really happy that you guys have still stuck with me. I know I've done
same
mistakes
here,
before,
dude.
but now that I'm 22, I'm going to be even more mature.
What happened?
I was just talking about how,
Well, at least you didn't actually get to hear that again.
It was St. Patrick's Day was when it all happened. Which is why
Oh,
St.
so
Patrick's
the
Day when I'm
jet
wearing
doink.
green, I remember that certain event. Well, we're going to talk about something else so we can prevent people from getting PTSD. So
What? Loop AI.
No, we're not talking about that.
Aww.
We got pretty deep here in the stream. Okay, so
It's for you, Tails.
Oh yeah, Hudson. Well, you don't deserve it. Well, you don't deserve one.
Okay, I think it's time I ask the question. What is everyone's favorite Drew Thomas video?
My favorite is the live stream.
Any music video, really. Just the songs that I mostly like. Like, definitely
live
one of the
streams.
James Coffey music videos.
The live
Yeah, I
streams.
need to do. If I want to remake music videos, I want to do more James Coffey because, well, I know I want to recreate I'm an Engineer featuring, well, the Six Flags engineers and also my pal Wyatt driving engine number 13 because he drove a train, which makes him an engineer.
I backed the movie star 928 in the Roundhouse ones, so.
What?
Oh, that is even better. Yeah, 928 was the movie, was the locomotive scene, and that one scene where Thomas was about to have the one-on-one collision with a train, but Judy and Nick steered him to safety pretty much.
Judy
Drew Thomas movie 2 was the start of probably the Drew Thomas Renaissance, which is honestly probably going to be the better era, the redemption, and other stuff. Oh, it's time, folks. 3, 2, 1.
30-minute mark. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Drew Thomas. Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
Do
you.
you.
you?
I am Brittlecroft.
More. Anyway,
What's
so
that music?
don't want to stream for too long, so I'm probably gonna stream for like 5 more minutes, but I'm just gonna mainly discuss some stuff. So this is the start of the Drew Thomas Renaissance, which we have. It's obviously probably going to start with. Well, actually, I think it from like April until Drew Thomas movie 2 was the Unsure era, which was when I was which was when there were no movies, but I was just slowly getting back into making Drew Thompson Friends episodes. We did have some major projects like the you know, two-parter series involving oh, we also had Terrifying Train Tale. That was the only movie created during that era. And then eventually, when I created Drew Thompson movie 2, this was the start of the Renaissance. So we have quite a bit of movies planned for the Renaissance too. There's the sequel to Silver Dollar City Adventure featuring White's Train World. There's also the Thomas Express 4 movie. Not to mention, I also have plans for more Drew Thomas Friends episodes. And I'm not going to do too much with the Zootopia characters, like I said before, at least until next year when Zootopia 2 comes out. Because I don't want to, touch so far in the era until the sequel is released. Because I fear that if I do something, then something's going to change in the, sequel.
Like communism?
Or
Wait,
not.
did you say...
Oh nah, Elmo
Are
actually
you
got them
kidding
moves.
me? Jim
It's Elmo dance.
Oh my gosh, communism! Stop it! Stop it! Stop playing that! Stop playing that!
Jim Henson is rolling in his grave.
Oh nah, Elmo got the moves.
Oh my god.
you can also briefly hear Conjunction's Molly voice too.
Communism!
Oh.
Communism!
Okay.
Oh,
What's
His
up? What's
impression's
up
so
again?
whiny.
Why did he make him? Why did he make her so whiny? That's the question. Molly's not usually that whiny in the series.
In the entire series alone, she's actually pretty chill.
But hey, this is how he pictured her. So I'm not
I'd
gonna go
rather
too much.
picture her
To be
as
honest, I'm just gonna let go of the whole situation.
sassy. Yeah.
Honestly, mainly because I'm, I don't want to start any more wars. So I won't go. I'm pretty much gonna, no longer do videos on Conjunction or streams on Conjunction because, well, I kind of don't want to start another Easy Railroad drama war.
One.
I got pretty close this year, but I quickly stopped myself. Honestly, I think that my decisions have become a lot better.
You
Hank
cried
let him
on
get
stream.
involved with his BS when I made 2 documentary videos out of him.
All Engines Go is on fucking Netflix with a fucking Christmas event.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
That's
oh
good.
guys, my younger sister, who's going to probably voice Judy Hopps in the Thomas Express 4, she saw On Just Go and she was like, and she actually called Thomas the blue one. She didn't recognize Thomas. Which
Is
is
he a
great.
normie?
Wait, did she say, is that the blue one?
Just kidding.
So she was like, I think she was saying something like, I know because it had Percy moving and it looked like he was twerking. Okay,
Oh.
flashback.
Fucking
I'm gonna
big.
bring this up. The freaking
Oh my
the
god.
freaking Austin Angelo twerking stuff. That was funny. How we would talk about twerking, we're like, that's an inappropriate dance. And then we just find this clip of him twerking.
You know what I
Also,
remember?
guess what?
If you're a
Henry's
professional
in
Team
it.
Awesomeness hater, like
Henry
me,
is in it.
then you'll regret it.
Remember,
Okay.
people, why is phone going off?
Oh yes, White's phone going off. That was the biggest stream That was another stream highlight.
Shut up.
It
Okay.
actually.
Shut up,
This
Bill.
happened one night when me and Drew were on a call again.
Oh yeah.
And it happened again. I think I was there.
35-minute mark.
Oh yes, I should probably wrap it up here. So,
Goodbye, and pickles are good. I mean, there's
nope.
Bunny.
Goodbye to him.
Yes. All right, folks. So I'm probably going to start filming the Thomas Express for tomorrow. At least the beginning scene. At least before scenes with like Mr. Conductor approaching Santa Claus and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, I'm really happy that things have been going better. We've actually managed to keep this stream somewhat drama-free. We tried our best, and we honestly did pretty alright. Could we have done better? Yeah, probably, but honestly, I'm satisfied. We're all good here, folks. Easy Railroad is doing fine. We are going to be making more projects than you've ever seen before. Anyway, that's all for the stream. So there'll probably be a Thomas and Percy stream tomorrow watching Drew Thomas the Movie 2, which is going to mark the first time Drew Thomas the Movie 2 is going to be seen on a live stream. So better be prepared. It's going to be like my birthday party live stream too. So expect the stationeers. You might also see Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde if they're not busy. But if they're not busy in Zootopia, then they'll probably, come and visit the stream. But if they have another case or something, or probably filming for Zootopia 2, then they probably won't be seen. Mainly because, well, I won't have the Judy voice with me. So, yeah. I should try to keep it to where I use characters that I voice in Drew Thomas. I know I voiced Judy for the Drew Thomas movie too. I think I might honestly bring them on. So, yeah. I know for sure the Healers are going to be there. And the Otters and the Simpsons. Mostly Bart and Lisa. I wanted to phase out a few of the Simpson characters because, well, honestly, I'm starting to lose interest in the Simpsons, folks. I'm going to go out and say this. The Simpsons haven't been much heartwarming or fun anymore. It's sad to say that because of how much Disney Plus shorts they're making with it just being Disney commercials, I'm just going to probably slowly phase out the Simpsons, folks. So I will probably keep Lisa, mainly so I can keep the chemistry with Peanut Otter and Lisa Simpson going on. Anyway, that's all for the stream. So subscribe to Drew Thomas, subscribe to my other channels. I'm not sure if I'm going to still use Mr. Conductor Chat and the other Easy Railroad channel, but well, I think I might actually try to use Mr. Conductor Chat. Mr. Conductor Chat was going to be the Neo Auto to my GWR Studios Easy Railroad because a similar situation happened to GWR where, okay, but I'm not going to explain it tonight, so let's just wrap up here. This is Drew Thomas, founder of Easy Railroad, signing off. Good night, and pickles suck. Red signal!